Jenna? Jenna, wake up. I need your help.
What time is it?
2?
Ugh, go to bed. You barely slept these last few nights. Aren't you tired?
Not even a little. Besides, there's no way I can sleep until I get that ticket back. I need a plan.
Try some more milk.
Oh, it's not helping.
I could whack you on the head.
Hello. Hey. Welcome to Tyler with the K. I don't know why it's not focusing. I have blue light glasses. I don't think we've ever acknowledged that. There we go. Okay. You know why we're here. I'll tell you anyways. We're reading My Year of Rest and Relaxation. This may take, I don't even know, it may take the span of a year. I'm assuming by the title, but we're reading this in a day because it's due in one day on Libby because I procrastinated starting it. This is the weekend before finals week, so I'm just really squeezing in the last bit of fun I can before finals. So that's what we're doing. I'll probably just binge it today. I'm not sure I want to start it before I go to sleep because it is 12:10, and you know, circadian rhythm and all that. I don't want to. I try to go to bed at 12 most days, so, or like weekdays. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello. I'm excited. I have heard mixed reviews about this, but I've always wanted to read it, and I've requested it on Libby so many times, and I've gotten it in my like hold shelf, and then I just never started it. But that changes right now. Not right now, but in this video. I got this remote sometime recently-ish. I need to use it more because I think I've only used it for this video and the one where I went on a cruise ship and read books. You can check that out if you want. But the reason why I'm filming right now is that I finished the first chapter of My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I'm not gonna come back every single chapter, but I just thought I'd come back now. I'm listening to the audiobook while reading it, as I guess I've mentioned before. And the first thing that I noticed was that the audiobook reader is someone that I'm actually pretty familiar with, named Julia Whelan. She's read so many books that I've read with audiobook. I'm pretty sure all of Taylor Jenkins' Reid books that I've read, besides Daisy Jones and the Six, so Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Carrie Soto Is Back, and Malibu Rising. I'm pretty sure she read all of those. She read The Latecomer, I think, by Jean Hump Corlitz. Probably others. I'll write them to the side of me. So yeah, I'm really comfortable with her voice now, and I think she's doing a really good job. I don't even know her name. Is she unnamed? It says our narrator. I love books when we don't know the characters' names. Not love, but I appreciate it. I just realized I don't know her name, but I feel like I know her already. What's in her name? Not that much. But yeah, it's interesting so far. It's kind of like it doesn't only take place in her year of rest and relaxation. It's like leading up to it, what made her decide to take this year. I'm liking it so far. I have a few quotes. I don't know if any of them are worth reading. But yeah, she loves sleeping, which is interesting. I think she has depression, and that's why she likes sleeping. You can, obviously, they're not mutually exclusive, but what's interesting is that I've definitely struggled with depression in the past, but I've found that sleep does not help. One thing you need to know about me is that I really don't like taking naps. I just feel like they're a waste of time. And whenever I wake up from a nap, I feel even worse. My hair feels weird. I want to go back to sleep. I feel like I've wasted time sleeping. And I remember, like, in the past, I'd only sleep when I was just sad, when I didn't want to do anything else. But, like, it was begrudgingly. I don't nap easily. Like, every Sunday, we had this, like, Sunday nap in our house, and I never took it. I never slept, because what a waste of time, in my opinion. But this character likes sleeping. How about that? I will say that I'm feeling better than I have in a little bit, depression-wise, mental health-wise, so I'm glad to say I don't really relate to her that much. And I hope this book isn't going to get me into the mindset of negative thinking. I don't think it will. I've heard people don't like her as a character because she's like annoying or entitled. I mean, she probably is those things, at least entitled, but I feel like it doesn't. I try not to judge characters, and I don't find myself judging her yet. We'll see. But it's a really short book. I only just finished chapter 1, and I'm already 18% through, so I can definitely finish this today. That's my laptop. Sorry. Yeah, I have like an English assignment, my English final essay actually that I need to do today. So I may take a break to do that, and then I'll be back. I'll probably have this done by today or tomorrow. So yeah, just thought I would say hello, give that little update. Use the remote for once. I can zoom in. I really need to use this more. Okay. See you later. Hey, it is 11 p.m. and I just finished it. Yay! It didn't take me more than 24 hours. I don't know. It was okay. I definitely don't like her as much. I mean, I don't think I ever liked her, the character, but I didn't dislike her. But now I kind of do. She just takes advantage of people, and that's it, essentially. I haven't spoiled, so I shouldn't now. But yeah, and some language I did not like. There's a word that was used twice, which is not. It's a bad word. It's an outdated, offensive term. So, and I haven't read that word in a book in a while, and I don't want to ever read it again. I did not like it. So the audiobook reader did a very good job. Very good job. She had different voices for the characters. Julia Whelan, she never misses, honestly. For me, at least. If you don't mind, I guess I can look at some quotes while I look for them. Yeah, I definitely, at the beginning I was completely focused when reading. I was reading the book along with the audiobook, but around 40% I just started I don't know, not having 100% attention. I was listening to the audiobook while doing things, and I know a lot of people do that normally, but I've never really been the person to do that. But I do when the book isn't completely interesting. It's definitely more sensual than I thought. I was expecting. I like the last sentence. I hope it reflects the character's new mindset. Man, when I intentionally try not to do spoilers, it gets harder. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I guess I liked it, but not really. There wasn't really any part of it that I enjoyed, but I didn't hate any part besides the bad word usage. If you're gonna read this book, listen to the audiobook. Julia Whelan does a great job. It made the book funnier. It made the book more interesting. I could understand the vibes of the characters more. Without the audiobook, I don't think I would have understood this book as much. Can you say a quote without that counting as a spoiler? Here's a quote. No spoilers. I don't think. I could think of feelings, emotions, but I couldn't bring them up in me. I couldn't even locate where my emotions came from. My brain? It made no sense. Irritation was what I knew best, a heaviness on my chest, a vibration in my neck like my head was revving up before it would rocket off my body. But that seemed directly tied to my nervous system, a physiological response. Was sadness the same kind of thing? Was joy? Was longing? Was love? This character is a little too relatable if you think about it for too long. Sure, she's more extreme, but at the base level, she wants a change in her life, and that is maybe the most relatable thing ever for humans. I did write down a question to ask myself and you all at the end of this video, which is, What would you do if you had a year of rest and relaxation? I know I would not be sleeping. I'd try to do things that I have not prioritized or things that I've wanted to do for a while. That has always been on like my bucket list. That'd be a good year in my book, more than like resting. I could not sleep the whole time. Yeah, but let me know in the comments. What would you do with your year of rest and relaxation, or just relaxation, or just if you had like a year off of life, none of your commitments, your like daily commitments, if all of them were away, washed away, what would you do? It kind of reminds me of a book that I read when I was on the cruise ship, which I mentioned earlier. That video, I just realized this. We Came, We Saw, We Left, which follows like a family. It's a memoir, but it follows a family who stops their jobs for, I don't think it's a year. It may be a year. I can't remember. That's not good if I can't remember. But, and they just travel. And I think traveling would also be a good way to spend a year of relaxation. If you change physical things around you, you can't help but change mentally, emotionally too. I'd hope so. Maybe I'm just convincing myself to travel. I'm definitely studying abroad, or I really want to. Okay. Thanks for watching. This very may be the last video that I film in this dorm room. So say goodbye. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I finally read this book. This is definitely a book that I've heard about for so long that I've always wanted to read, and now I have. In a day. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'll stop it with the remote, this video. Bye.